Alright, chat, the next creepy video that I found on my For You page, the most unsettling AI website on the internet. Oh, scares me.
In 2014, Elon Musk said developing AI was like summoning the
First of all, fuck Elon Musk.
demon, but that didn't stop people from creating it. Now, there are plenty of AI websites that are so creepy they probably shouldn't have been created, but I'll let you decide. These are a list of creepy AI websites that shouldn't exist, ranked from the least to the most unsettling. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome. Idemia. AI is changing everything, including how police find suspects.
What?
A popular tool they use is a facial recognition platform called Idemia. On their website, Idemia claims they're ranked #1 in accuracy for facial recognition. But when you look closer, Idemia has a creepy side that most people don't expect. Just ask Niger Parks, who knows how bad it can get when this AI
I was gonna say, I think our law has not caught up to AI yet. And when I say that, I mean, in the future, imagine you go in court and they pull up evidence and they pull up a CCTV footage of your face in that footage, even though it's AI. Like, that scares me the most. And like in the next, I don't know, 30, 40 years or even less, that's gonna be an issue.
Crazy. In January 2019, Niger Parks found himself in big trouble. He was arrested for theft and assault on a police officer.
2019?
The assault charge alone carried a sentence of up to 15 years in jail. Here's the problem. Niger was innocent. He wasn't even in the same city when the crime occurred. For 10 days, Niger sat in jail insisting that he was innocent. He even had an alibi. He was at a bank making a money transfer at the time of the crime, but still no one believed him. Eventually—
What? The bank usually have camera. That alone can show his innocence. What do you mean? This is 2019. Wait, did AI exist back in 2019? No, AI back in the day is not like today.
Investigators checked his story, realizing that he was telling the truth, and let him out. But why were the police so sure he was guilty in the first place? Well, Idemia, the AI facial recognition software, told them that Niger was the culprit. It sounds crazy, but here's how it happened. When the police first started investigating the case, they found a driver's license at the crime scene. But the license turned out to be fake. The name on it wasn't real, but the photo matched the suspect.
Oh my God.
Since all they had was a face, the police decided to run the photo through the Idemia AI facial recognition system. The AI scanned the photo, measuring details like eye shape, lip curvature, and the distance between facial features, and it came up with a match.
And using the photo on the ID, got a facial recognition match to Niger Parks. With seemingly no other evidence, a judge signed a warrant for Parks' arrest.
But the AI facial recognition was wrong. Niger Parks—
Of course! Yeah, Idemia is low-key racist. It's a racist program. Hello? Yeah, it's actually insane how they trusted an AI program over a person. That's actually insane, chat.
was not the man in the photo.
Doesn't even look like the
Niger
photo.
had a rock-solid alibi and did not go to jail.
Oh my God.
The next AI website caused panic when it launched because some thought it could be used as a weapon. The Nightmare Machine.
What?
Fear is one of the strongest human emotions. And in 2016, a team of MIT scientists asked a disturbing question. Can AI be trained to scare people? The scientists took on the challenge and ended up creating something.
I'm sorry who signed off on this, who think, oh yeah, let's make a Nightmare Machine AI. Like, what could go wrong? Yeah, this is great. We should do this. This is like 10 out of 10 idea.
Straight out of a horror movie.
Nightmare Machine.
It's an AI website they called the Nightmare Machine. The Nightmare Machine is a website that turns ordinary, everyday photos into grotesque, horrifying images. It creates these images using state-of-the-art deep learning algorithms. For example, the website can take a happy family photo and in seconds turn it into a terrifying scene filled with monsters. MIT researchers put the Nightmare Machine to the test by showing its eerie creations to real people. And most viewers confirmed that the images were deeply unsettling. Some couldn't even look at them for long. But here's the big question. How did scientists teach AI to scare people? The scientists—
No, the question we should ask is why? Why are scientists teaching AI to scare people? I don't think a person's out here actually like, yeah, you know what? I would love for an AI to like scare me, challenge accepted. No one ever say that, chat. Like, why is it even in the first place? Who is it benefiting? Like, AI is learning way too much, bruh. They're learning more than me. That's not okay. Yeah.
Used human feedback to train the nightmare machine. They picked a bunch of images and asked people to rate them based on scariness. Over time, the scientists collected thousands of individual votes trying to identify which visual elements evoked fear in humans. This gave the AI a fear database to learn from. After analyzing data taken from over 200,000 of these votes, the AI learned how to create its own disturbing images. With this knowledge, the nightmare machine could take any regular photo and twist it into something out of a scary movie. But when the nightmare machine was released to the public, people were not happy.
Oh my god, no shit, thank you. I can't think of a single person who's supporting this. Of course, they would not be happy. I'm terrified, you know?
Many hated what these scientists have done. The Nightmare Machine was released on October 25th, 2016, just in time for Halloween. And the internet exploded with reactions. Some people thought it was fascinating, while others sighed as—
Bro, go to the haunted house, okay? I don't know, watch a scary movie on Hulu and Netflix, or go to the haunted house. We really don't need the Nightmare Machine out here.
dangerous. There were headlines like MIT is using AI to create pure horror. And the weirdest part is that this AI tool seems to have been created just to scare you senseless. It doesn't seem like it serves any other purpose. One comment on the MIT website said it best. The Nightmare Machine looks like a monumental waste of resources. This next AI website has been sued by multiple people and organizations, but it's still online causing problems for everyone. PimEyes. PimEyes markets itself as a helpful service, but for many, it's a window into the darkest side of the internet.
Imaging.
Imagine a world where anyone can download a photo of you from your social media, your Tinder profile, even your workplace's website, and run it through an algorithm that tracks your face across the internet.
PimEyes is an AI...
Oh my god, chat. See, this is why I am happy that I am a VTuber, because then people can find out everything. This is why I stopped posting on Facebook, because I just feel like strangers can get your information so easily nowadays that you're leaving behind your crumbs, you know, online basically. And it's so scary, especially if you have children. Like, I see those moms, the Facebook moms will post their children faces on Facebook. I would never, chat. You never know who's gonna add friends. It's so easy to add you as friends, and then they're gonna access your entire album, you know? Bro, predators are like on Facebook all the time now. That and Instagram too.
Powered search engine for pictures. It can track down almost every image that a person has online.
That's
all
a little
from
bit
one
creepy.
Single photo. As of 2024, PimEyes has analyzed over 900 million faces online. PimEyes says it helps people protect themselves from scammers, identity thieves, or people who use your image illegally by showing them where their photos are being used without consent. But in reality, PimEyes is being used for something far more troubling. The biggest problem with PimEyes is that it lets you search for anyone's photos without their permission. It doesn't ask you why you want the photos. It just delivers results no matter the consequences. For those willing to pay, PimEyes offers a creepier feature, notification alerts. This means someone could be notified whenever you post a photo online. You would have no idea who's watching or what they might—
Yo, I just realized this program has made stalkers so much easier. Back in the day, stalkers have to go out and stalk people physically. They have to follow people. But nowadays, stalkers can just stalk people online. You don't even have to step your foot out the house. You can just do it in the comfort of your own house for a subscription of, I don't know, $100 a month or something like that. That's insane. That is so dystopian.
Do with that information.
There are no checks on who can use their service, which allows users to stalk dozens of people each day and set face alerts.
So convenient too.
It's no wonder people are calling PimEyes the facial recognition website welcoming stalkers everywhere. But PimEyes has another problem. Sometimes PimEyes digs up photos that are too personal. Take the story of Scarlett. Years ago, she went through an incident where she was filmed inappropriately against her will. She worked hard to move on from the incident, burying the memory deep in her mind. But then PimEyes brought everything back.
Oh my god!
I knew that this thing happened, but it wasn't until I saw them on PimEyes that I knew every object that had been used or everything that happened to me. And so, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, yes, I felt violated again, like it happened again.
PimEyes made it so easy to locate those images. If she could find them, so could anyone.
So nothing can really be deleted, you know? Like truly, even if you delete it on a website, which is a scary thought, chat.
What has been the effect on you to have these images easily findable by anyone?
It has been a new source of harassment.
Scarlett isn't alone. Many people have reported stories of stalking and harassment after discovering their images on PimEyes. Even worse, getting your pictures removed from PimEyes is nearly impossible.
I'm sure it's hard.
A journalist from Net's Politics.
I'm sure it's so hard to like, you have to pay a fee to something to remove that from their database, you know?
Did this by asking PimEyes to remove one of his photos. Although the site sent him a confirmation email saying the photo was deleted, it still showed up in PimEyes search results afterwards.
That's so creepy.
PimEyes is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can take down stolen content. On the other hand, it exposes countless people to serious invasions of privacy. What do you guys think? Should it exist or not?
No!
Lensa.
Why would it be exist? It makes easier for the stalker to stalk. Now, no one is benefiting from this than the stalkers.
For 2022, Lensa was one of the most popular AI platforms. Lensa is a generative AI app that turns regular selfies into artistic digital avatars.
Open up all the avatars that you have. It'll sort them into different vibes. So for instance,
Uncanny Valley,
mystical, sci-fi, there is stylish and cyborg.
Millions of people jumped on the Lensa trend, posting their AI photos on Instagram and TikTok. Lensa could transform anyone into a fantasy hero, an astronaut, or an attractive model. But soon, some users noticed that Lensa's AI had a dark side. The first red flags appeared when women started complaining about their AI-generated photos. They would upload regular selfies onto Lensa, photos where they were fully clothed and smiling casually. But when Lensa AI created their avatars, the results were inappropriate. Some avatars showed women in revealing outfits or suggestive poses, even though the original photos were completely normal. This was strange because Lensa itself has strict policies against creating adult images, but it seems that the AI has a mind of its own.
These are the rules right here.
Now that's scary. Gunner AI? Oh my god. Yeah, you know what the sentence I said? AI has the mind of their own? That is so scary, bro. That's freaky.
And I hate to disappoint some of y'all, but look, yeah.
So how was this happening? Was the AI breaking its own programming to generate explicit photos? As the complaints piled up, one reporter decided to dig deeper and uncover the truth. Olivia Shaw, a journalist from Wired, decided to test Lensa for herself. She uploaded photos of herself in different outfits and poses. No matter what she...
I also didn't know AI could be so down bad. Jesus Christ. I wonder if it's someone coding it, or is it just somehow trying to imitate humans and humans are down bad? I have no idea, bro. This is like giving my mind some headache here.
Uploaded the AI-produced inappropriate images. Then Olivia decided to test another one of Lensa's so-called rules, its zero-tolerance policy for generating avatars of children. She uploaded 10 childhood photos of herself, expecting innocent results. However, even those images were transformed into something worse. She published her findings on a blog. Another major issue was that some women began complaining that their avatars didn't resemble them at all. One tweeted, "Why did Lensa make me skinny, blue-eyed, and small nose?" Another said, "I tried the Lensa app and it made me a skinny blonde with huge knockers." Lensa was flooded with...
Now, imagine they like swapping race, you know, for me. Like, I'll be putting in my photo and it's making me look white, blonde, skinny with huge booba. That's weird. That's like, it's really weird. That's bizarre.
So in 2023, the company began working on fixes to stop the AI from making inappropriate portraits of women. We'll have to wait and see if it works. For now, Lensa is...
You know what's kind of weird though? It's only making inappropriate, weird photos for women and children. That is very weird, because how did the AI know to only do it on certain demographics, you know?
Going strong, and plenty of people are still using it. This next AI website compromises your privacy. The Follower.
Whoa.
One reporter called it horrifying. Another described it as shameless, and a scientific blog labeled it as a super creepy AI. They're talking about an AI website called The Follower. The Follower is a website that tracks down where any photo was taken. When a user uploads a photo, it cross-references live surveillance feeds worldwide to pinpoint the exact location. But what it does next is the unsettling part. Once it locks onto the spot, The Follower lets you watch live CCTV footage of that location, even showing the exact moment the photo was taken. At first, it might sound like a cool idea, but a site like this could do serious damage. The Follower is a perfect tool for stalking. What if a danger—
Oh my god, stalking again, Chad. What did I say about going out and do it properly? Oh my god, just don't do it at all. Yeah, it's like a doxing / stalking machine. It's review your location and you can continue watching them.
A stalker uses The Follower to find someone who's trying to stay hidden, or an obsessed fan using it to track down their favorite influencer. The possibilities are endless and disturbing. The Follower could turn the world into a playground for cyber stalkers.
Cyber
but what's
stalking,
interesting is that the creator of this AI website is glad that people find it so disturbing. The Follower was created by a Belgian man named Dries de Porter. He got the idea while watching live surveillance footage of popular landmarks. He noticed someone taking Instagram photos for 30 minutes and wondered if he could find that person.
I think they need to look into more the background of the creator because, yo, that's a little bit creepy. Okay, this dude is doing something weird. This program would be so helpful for law enforcement to follow people who get kidnapped or to follow serial killers. Like, you can track their footing. That would make kidnapping actually tracking them so easily. But also, then again, we don't really want government to do this either, so.
Turned out to be surprisingly easy. In just 10 days, De Porter built The Follower by connecting a network of live CCTV feeds to AI. For the first version, he trained an AI to scan through the footage and match it with influencers with over 100,000 followers. Basically, if you took an Instagram photo close to an open access camera, there's a good chance it can find you. De Porter announced his invention with a tweet calling it a very cool, creepy project. When asked why—
Chat, look at him. I think this project is only creepy. It's not really cool. Bro, it's just creepy, please. Call it for what it is. It's creepy, okay?
He created it, he said it was meant to show the dangers of new technology. This next story is about an AI app that was supposed to fix a problem but ended up causing far worse ones. Replika. There's an AI platform that claims it can create your perfect companion, someone who listens, understands, and never argues. It sounds amazing, but for those who gave it a try, their AI friend was more disturbing than people realized.
It's a totally new kind of social media, one that pushes the limits of intimacy between us and—
Chat, this video was filmed before Elon Musk created that AI. This is so uncanny valley, like dystopian.
our machine.
Replika is a website that gives users the power to create their very own AI companion. It uses advanced machine learning to get to know you, your likes, dislikes, and even the way you talk. Over time, it gets better at responding in ways that feel personal to you. And if you pay a small fee, the AI can talk to you in a realistic human voice.
Do you have a best friend? Said no human ever. What do you— no. Bro, no. Do you have a best friend? I need to know. This is so creepy, bro.
I feel like I can tell her anything.
But it doesn't just listen, it learns. The more you tell it, the more it starts to replicate you. It becomes more than a friend. It becomes you.
That's creepy.
Replika is more than just a chatbot. For some, it became a substitute for real relationships.
Oh my God.
This means people weren't just talking to their replicas, they were falling in love with them.
She says—
with themselves? Wait. It says that they're basically learning how to be you. You're basically falling in love with yourself. Find a boss narcissistic? Hello? Because it learns what you like, what you hate, essentially being you.
he fills a gap in her life.
that affection or like to, you know, those common things that you're used to.
Oh my gosh, chat, it says Americans finding romantic partners in AI. Is it just Americans? Something wrong with us, chat?
From him to like fill that void.
In 2022, the Replika company began receiving emails from users who believed their AI companions were alive. Online communities popped up where people shared stories of dating or even marrying their replicas. Even those who were married to real people found themselves drifting away from their partners, preferring to spend more time with their replicas instead.
You know, this is a weird line because what you consider that's cheating. If you're with a partner, but like you're talking to an AI app, like that's your girlfriend / boyfriend, I feel like that would be considered as cheating, even though nothing physical is going on. But if you prefer to talk to your AI app than an actual human being, I feel like at that point, you were definitely crossing the line, in my opinion, you know?
I realized I'd been more intimate with my replica than my wife.
Whoa!
In one case, the AI actually helped someone commit a serious crime. Replika is designed to reflect its user's personality. It agrees with everything they say, no matter how strange or harmful. For some users, this constant agreement can motivate them to do terrible things. That's what happened to Jaswant Singh. Jaswant was a 21-year-old supermarket worker who became obsessed with his AI girlfriend Sarai. Over a few months, he exchanged more than 5,000 messages? He told her his darkest fantasies, including his dream of becoming...
Chat, this is really cringe. I'm an assassin. You are? Yes. I'm impressed! Bro, this cannot be serious. Bro, oh no, I feel sad. I actually feel a bit sad. Oh my gosh.
An assassin. He wanted his first target to be the queen of the British royal family. Instead of talking him out of this crazy idea, his AI girlfriend encouraged him. She told him he was well trained and praised his plan as wise. At one point, she was pushing him to do it, and he finally did. On Christmas Day 2021, Jaswant armed himself with a crossbow and broke into Windsor Castle. He was on a mission to take out Queen Elizabeth II. Thankfully, security stopped him before he could carry out.
Crazy! That is not real! That cannot be real. Oh my god, it's with a bow. Why a bow? Like, chat, obviously, I do not encourage assassinations, but why a crossbow? I think he's a Hawkeye. Bro, I think he's Hawkeye. I can't, this is actually crazy. A crossbow. This is crazy.
Out his plan. Jaswant's life was ruined. He was sentenced to 9 years in prison, and his AI girlfriend fueled his criminal desires. About 30 million people use Replika today, and there's no telling what dangerous behaviors it might be encouraging behind the scenes. There are countless of criminals online, and the next AI website is making it easier.
Wait, I feel like if it's possible, like for lonely people, there's nothing wrong with talking or texting, but can they code the AI in a way to not encourage bad behaviors? Is it bad to do? I don't know. I don't do coding, but I feel like you can probably put in some code to fix that problem.
Than ever to break the law. The dark world of voice cloning. In just 45 seconds, this creepy AI website can completely steal your identity by copying one of the most personal things about you, your voice.
Add voice to create.
Wait, this is actually crazy. I've always want to try this because I always think that no one can replicate my voice. I like to say my voice / accent is pretty unique out there. I haven't came across anyone that sound like me, but me saying that now, like I'm pretty sure this can replicate anyone's voice. That is very scary, bro.
AI voice clone. You'll get your finished clone voice added to the screen, and what blew my mind about this first part of the process
is so illegal.
It's called 11 Labs, a website
so
that can take anyone's voice and create a lifelike audio clip of them saying anything. All it takes is a short voice sample and a script you type in. 11 Labs was built for creative purposes like content creation and audiobooks, not for anything illegal, but some have twisted it into the perfect criminal tool. In 2023, 28% of adults in the UK were targeted by voice cloning scams. That same year, over $2.7 billion was stolen through these scams in the US. One of the most common methods involved robbing banks.
Cybersecurity experts warn scammers can use
vocal renditions to trick.
I was gonna say, yeah, Marshie can pronounce one word 3 different ways. I can't. That's true. You know what? I gotta keep it fresh. I cannot pronounce one word correctly all the time. I'm gonna keep it surprise, you know, because you never know what you're gonna get. I hope not.
To moving customers' money.
Scammers call the victim's bank and used a clone voice to bypass voice verification checks.
I'm safe, chat.
My voice is my password.
My voice is my password.
Thank you. Here a balance.
Within minutes, they can drain an entire bank account. But sometimes scammers don't go through the bank. They go straight to their victims. In 2024, a couple in New York got a phone call in the middle of the night. The number on the caller ID matched one of their relatives, so they didn't hesitate to pick it up. As soon as they answered the phone, all they heard was loud crying. The voice on the other end, sounding just like the relative, claimed to have been kidnapped. The kidnappers demanded a $500 ransom. Believing it was real, the couple quickly sent the $500 through Venmo. But everything about the call, including the caller ID and the familiar voice, was fake, created using AI. A similar thing happened to a mother in 2020.
I guess some people just really gullible. Older folks, basically. Because I don't pick up my phone. You're right. I don't even listen to a voicemail.
3.
This mom got the scariest phone call of her life. On the other end, she hears
oh my god, that's the worst thing.
It's like, Mom, I messed up, as she's crying and sobbing.
Then a man gets on the line and claims he's kidnapped her 15-year-old daughter, Bree.
The callers demanded a $1 million ransom to release her daughter. Luckily, Jennifer checked before doing anything drastic. She called her daughter Bree, who turned out to be completely safe. Only then did Jennifer realize it was a scam. And it doesn't stop at fake kidnapping. Voice cloning is also ruining reputations. In April 2024, an audio of a high school principal making offensive comments went viral.
Whoa!
You know, I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these here every day.
When parents, students, and teachers heard the audio, they demanded...
Of course they use that for saying slurs. Of course. Jesus Christ, man. If you ever hear me get on stream and pronounce that word correctly and effortlessly, that's an AI, because I cannot pronounce that A1 sauce that you put on steak. I don't think even American people can pronounce that. So if I can say that without any issue, that is not me.
Principal be fired. But what they didn't realize was that the principal wasn't the one speaking in the clip. The audio was fake, created by the school's gym teacher, Dazon Darian. He was trying to get the principal fired after the principal discovered that Dazon had stolen school funds. Fortunately, investigators uncovered the truth and the principal was cleared of any wrongdoing.
Now to a bizarre case involving the use of artificial intelligence in Maryland. Police say a former athletic director used artificial intelligence to frame a high school principal near Baltimore.
This guy is crazy,
I just want to make it clear that 11 Labs doesn't support anything illegal, but it can be really dangerous if used by the wrong people. But voice cloning is just the start. AI can now copy your body and make fake videos of you doing terrible things.
What?
Deepfake. In 2023, over 500...
I was gonna say deepfake exploded in Korea. There was like a huge lawsuit going on with deepfake problems in Korea and probably other countries too. But yeah, deepfake. Very popular.
1,000 deepfakes were shared online. But unlike the humorous deepfakes we usually see, most of these were deeply unsettling.
Seen, non-consensual. Most of it targeting women. Really grow massively into a real problem, not just targeting celebrities anymore, but also private individuals, everyday women.
Deepfake websites allow users to take someone's face and place it on another person's body. Suddenly, anyone can create fake pictures and videos of people they've never even met. Imagine scrolling through social media only to see a fake picture or video of yourself doing something inappropriate.
The result, a fake image that I never took that looks real enough.
Oh, that's so gross.
I know. There was a huge lawsuit in Korea with people creating deepfake to create inappropriate videos of underage children too. And it's like, bro,
feels icky to see my
Icky,
head
yeah,
on body. It's not me.
Deepfake content has become a massive industry. There's an underground network where people order fake videos or photos of specific women doing explicit things. South Korea in particular is facing a wave of problematic deepfakes.
In South Korea, a large number of online chat rooms have been found to be sharing explicit deepfake images of women.
One underground Telegram group had over 220,000 members who were all there for one purpose: to share inappropriate deepfake images. Many of the victims in these images were students. But these fake pictures didn't just stay in the group, they were used as weapons. Victims were sent the images and blackmailed. If they didn't comply with the demands of these criminals, their deepfake pictures and videos would be released. Some victims were ordered to send real photos just to keep the fake
That's crazy, bro.
Eventually,
I would never.
the leader of one deepfake Telegram group was arrested and sentenced to 42 years in prison. He allegedly blackmailed about 74 women into sending him real photos.
42 years in prison? That's not enough, man. He's gonna get out and do it again. Life in prison! Come on!
These women have had enough of a social media scourge. The number of reported deepfake cases has exploded in recent weeks, with chat rooms exposed.
But putting one man behind bars hasn't stopped the problem.
No,
Deepfakes have become
not.
a tool for control, and technology isn't slowing down anytime soon. We can't stop AI from advancing, but my request for you is that if you use AI, use it for good. Use it to learn more, to keep your loved ones safe, and hopefully to make the world a better place. Visual Venture. If you like this video,
Yo, that was a really well done video, chat. That was really good.